Yo, it's boy Marcus and Morrison back with a video. Today we're going to be talking about CODM Pro, CODM Partner Privilege, and like how it works, what it kind of is, and just some thoughts on like the whole mythic idea in the competitive environment, right? So here in COD Mobile Ranked, we're allowed to use mythics and stuff like that, and that's fine, right? But I actually was watching, was it iFerg, was it Bobby Plays, one of them? I tuned into one of their streams, and one of them said, I think maybe it was Little B that they were playing with, that they're on the pro player version of the game, so they get the mythics for free, right? Because if you're on the pro player account, they use the mythics, and since it's known by the developers that the mythics are more advantageous than the original versions of the guns, they get to use them just because they're pro players, quote unquote. That's absurd. I didn't know that that was a thing until recently, that they get to use the mythics for free. You know what I mean? Like, you got everybody else is spending $125 in America. I don't know about your country, but that's absurd, right? I don't know. I don't think that the mythics should be used in ranked at all. I'll be honest with you. Like, they shouldn't be a thing, but they are. And they're cool. You know, it should be an even playing field around the board. But I think this is all just a marketing ploy, right? If you give them the mythics for free, and anybody who turns in, like, I guess watches the CDM or Call of Duty Mobile League or whatever it is, like, they'll see the mythics and they're all going to be using the mythics because the mythics are better than the original version of the gun, and they'll just use that, and that'll be promotional for people to go buy the mythics. It's weird. It's a really weird thing that they just, I don't know. I don't want to say, like, it's not a scam. Because if you're like one of those people that is, you know, a pro player in this game, like, A, good for you. And B, like, you get the mythics for free. Because you just have your account, and I guess they just make your account like a pro player account, and you just, whenever they release a new mythic, you get it, and you can use it, and see if that gun's actually viable in the meta, whatever the case might be. It really shouldn't be, like, that way. Like, I kind of understand the COD Mobile partner, you know what I mean? Because you want people to, you know, advertise your game and stuff like that. So they get the skins, they can advertise the skins and stuff like that. That's totally fine. I get it. You know what I mean? Is it ideal that the skins are pay to win? No. But they are. That's just the way that it is, and the way it's been, and the way it will be going forward. So I guess it's fine for the COD Mobile partners to do it. But I feel like with the pros, it shouldn't be, you know, I think it should be kind of played out of the box in a way, right? Not, I don't want to say straight out of the box, because out of the box is what COD Mobile Ranked is now, right? There's nothing banned in COD Mobile Ranked. You can just use whatever you want, with whatever you want, no matter how brokenly overpowered it is, like the Odin. You can just use it all day, it doesn't matter, right? And I don't think that's how it should be played, but that's just how it is played. Right here, you see me using this Ram 7 Mythic that I just picked up off the ground, the new one. I don't like it, like, that much. It really does look cool. The inspec's cool. A lot of the features about it are cool. I don't really care for the gun. You know, in the meta right now, the gun's just, it's not one of those guns that kills in 2 bullets like the Odin. So I feel like it's not a desirable gun. The meta hasn't changed. It's the Odin and the USS-9 for the past 5 months, 6 months, a year. But if you're interested in buying the mythic, I don't blame you. I mean, it does look really cool, and you can use it in ranked and all that stuff. I thought the CODM Pro privilege thing was just weird. You know, pros getting access to all the mythics, legendaries. It's not just mythics. I said mythics, but mythics, legendaries, anything that I guess is like an epic skin or a legacy skin. If it has like a custom iron sight or something that makes the gun better, you can use any of them. You just get access to all of it, which is crazy. I mean, that would be a good reason to become a pro player. You know, and start grinding this game and go that route. You don't have to spend any money on skins, because they just give them to you and you can use them for free whenever you feel like it. That's just crazy. I don't know if they can only use it at like certain points in time or how that actually works. I've never been in that situation, so I don't really know how it goes. But I do see, you know, that could be something that's kind of problematic. That being said, to kind of talk about the new mythic, it's for the Ram 7. Ram 7's a lot like the M13, you know what I mean? Fast fire rate, lower recoil AR. The Mythic is the same Starry Night, Vincent Van Gogh, like painting style Mythic. It's pretty cool, you know. The Inspect, I'll post that here when this video goes up, so you'll see it. But it's basically you paint the gun, and then you pull the gun out of the painting. It comes to life, and then you brush it off, put some paint in it, and that's it. It's cool. It's cool painting. You know, I don't think it's that big of a deal. But I feel like just getting that for free is just crazy. I don't know. As a CODM partner, you know, that's been a thing for games for years, right? Like, I think Rules of Survival back in the day, like, I think Bobby Plays and Metal and Noah from YouTube and, like, those guys, they all got, like, the skins in that game for free. Like, the EBR Spark Striker. I know if you played Rules of Survival, you probably haven't heard that in years. But you might remember it because it was, like, the first one. The EBR was my favorite gun in Rules of Survival, so... but yeah, I just think it's crazy that the pro players also have that same like privilege, I guess you could say. It's cool, good for them. I'm happy for them. I just didn't really know about it until just now, so I thought I would talk about it. I didn't know, you know, that was kind of a thing that was going down. I guess it makes sense because every time I've watched the CDM, they're always using mythics. And I just thought it was strange because on console, on the console side and competitive, like you can't use any sort of like, if they released a skin for, you know, whatever the meta gun is that they're using in console competitive, you can't use that. Like, you can only use the base version of the gun, and if you want to put like your team camo on it, you can use that. You know what I mean? In ranked, you can use whatever. It's kind of okay. Anything that's not banned is fair game. But in ranked on console, they have bans. Like, there's a ban system. They'll ban all the cheesy stuff. COD Mobile, we don't do that. We just let everybody do whatever they want. I don't know. It's strange. It's a very strange thing. Just the disconnect that I've talked about for years now between the COD Mobile community and the console community, and like just how these two games are so different is just so strange. It never fails to make me sort of like come to, I guess, a crossroads in like how these two games work, because like it obviously is advantageous to the developers for the mythics to be allowed to be used in the CDM, because then anybody who's watching it will see this MG42 is being used by everybody. Hey, I want to buy that now. Bring that back to the store so I can buy it, and the developers will make more money. You know what I mean? It just makes sense. That's how they do it. I don't know. I just don't think that's the way it should be done, but COD Mobile being what it is, you know, it's a very... mobile games in general really are very money hungry, right? Guns of Boom, COD Mobile, PUBG is probably the same way. I haven't played PUBG in a while. Rules Survival wasn't necessarily that way. It was really just cosmetic in that game. Like there wasn't like anything that was like pay to win like that. Some of the skins for the vehicles were like you could hide in the vehicles, like the tuk skins and stuff like that. But that was really all I had. You know, I just wanted to touch on this topic. I never really thought about this, and it was something that just kind of popped in my head. So it's not, you know, a normal topic that I would discuss about Call of Duty, because on console it's never really been a thing. So I didn't really think about it until, you know, the mobile side, and seeing that be a prevalent, noticeable thing after just watching a stream. So let me know your thoughts. You know, COD Pro privilege and getting access to all the mythics, legendaries, legacies, all that stuff, just so that you can use when you like are scrimming and practicing or grinding ranked and stuff like that. It's pretty crazy. That being said, thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Almost to 1,000 subscribers, which is a huge milestone. It's been your boy Marcus from Morsini. I'm out of here. Peace.